Nigeria's Attorney General Malami accuses Nnamdi Kanu of killing Fulani herders, bars IPOB members, branded T-shirts from court sittings. The Nigerian government, under the legal guidance of Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has adjusted the number of charges filed against Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the secessionist group Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB. Malami noted that the court would be hearing cases on murder, terrorism, banditry, and criminality, as well as the ongoing trials that has taken another course. The DSS had on 23rd of November 2015 filed cases of intimidation and criminal conspiracy, unlawful possession of firearms, and membership of an illegal organization, saying it breaches the Penal Code of Section 97, 97B, and 397. The Attorney General, in a statement on Wednesday, accused Kanu of committing heinous crimes, including the alleged killing of Fulani cattle rearers, first personal, amongst others. He described the Fulani herdsmen as innocent and only catering for their cattle, Scan News reports. He also warned members of IPOB to stay away from the next court sitting in Abuja, but added that Kanu's lawyers will be permitted around the court premises on trial day. Also, no branded IPOB T-shirt or caps will be allowed in the court area. Alright. So with all this that is going on, I don't know, something in me just wants to lose hope. Why? Because again, these crimes and these charges, they just keep adding, they keep getting developed, and of course we know that a lot of it is basically BS. A lot of it is justified. Why is it justified? It is justified because one, the country has been very, complacent. The country has been very lazy and has been inefficient in tackling security challenges, which is basically the basic when it comes to your hierarchy of needs as a human being. So it's like that has already been broken. Again, it's not a thing of, okay, this person died here, this person died here. It's gotten so bad that even within a pandemic, that is not even the concentration. Even that within a pandemic, yes, of course it's a pandemic, COVID-19 is real, but then it's like this security situation is so bad that Nigerians will prioritize that over the spreading of the COVID. And of course, I understand COVID of course is intense and reacts in people differently, but it just shows a lot of things that are going on. The first comment here says, I wonder how Attorney General Malami reached the level of being an attorney to the Nigerian government with no atom of brain. Your brain, you would defend the terrorist herdsmen and bandits, but you attack Kanu and Igboho, who are trying to kill his oppressors. This man is just an attorney general. He's not jailbreaking. That's it. Someone says, so this man called Malami is the one that is arming and instructing Fulani herdsmen. So this man called Malami is the one that is arming and instructing Fulani herders to carry out their deadly attacks in the south. This so-called attorney never condemned the attack and killings perpetrated by Fulani herders, but accusing Nnamdi Kanu of killing Fulani herders. And it's sad because it's like, as an attorney general, you're an attorney general of the federation, you're like the country's lawyer, like you're the number one lawyer, and then if you're making arguments as to why criminalities are justified, you cannot be surprised when these herdsmen get the confidence to continue again, because again they have the understanding that the government is literally on their side. I mean, not on their side, but the government will not do anything to them, because for some reason, I don't know where I heard this from, but they're described as business people just going around doing their business. But then the fact that they're committing criminal activities does not, criminal offenses, it doesn't ring a bell in the government head to be like, oh, actually this is wrong. It's the lack of integrity for me. Somebody here says, this man Malami is a charge and bail lawyer with a a product of a quota system of education. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter, not a killer. Absolutely. And I think in this case it just shows, depending, if you don't if you don't support Nnamdi Kanu, it really does say a lot about you. Why? Because first of all, you can be objective. You don't have to agree with what he was doing. You don't have to agree with his methods. Some people even argue that his methods and the way he, goes about his agitation sometimes can be a bit too harsh, can be a bit too open, can be a bit too raw, unrefined. But the man's just doing what he's doing. But then what you cannot do is then fault the man for actually pushing for the rights of his people. Because again, Igbos have been keeping it real in the fact that from 1960 they never really wanted to be part of this country. And I guess what is even shocking is, of course it was okay for them to leave. It's like just 6 years after we're getting independence, there's a war. That does not make sense at all. So with Nigeria getting its independence, that also meant that the independent state of Biafra could have actually been achieved as at that time, but of course didn't. Who will arrest the Fulani herders for the killing of innocent Nigerians today, every day? This. Yeah, I just like got lost. I just fell asleep. Oh, I'm so tired. I couldn't even sleep on the plane.